What's up YouTube? Got an exciting pickup I want to share with you guys today. These are the New Balance 574s with the Gore-Tex technology. I've always wanted a pair of 574s for a while, and somehow I came across these on the internet. If you've been following me, you know I love my share of sneakers, not just for style purposes, but I'm also always looking for sneakers that have a functional component as well. So I have a few waterproof shoes. Not too long ago I did a review on the Jordan 1s with the Gore-Tex technology, but those are along the lines of streetwear, and I was interested in these specifically because they had more of a preppy aesthetic. And so for this video, I'm excited to really break these in and give you guys an in-depth performance review. First, I'll talk about the materials, then I'll talk about sizing, fit, and do a non-feet. Then I'm also going to talk about a couple of fits that I wore with these shoes and how I style these shoes, and then I'll give my overall thoughts on the performance of these shoes. So with that being said, let's get into it. So I bought these shoes off of Madewell. Madewell makes men's and women's wear, but they tend to have more of a preppy aesthetic or preppy style. So these shoes came in this cardboard box right here. And then the shoes themselves come in this gray New Balance box with the flip open lid. And then once you open the box, there's really not much that you're greeted with besides the New Balance tissue paper and then the shoes. So here's a right shoe in hand. This is the neutral or the white and gray colorway. But you can see on the lateral side, you got the big N with the yellow stroke. And then the Gore-Tex branding right there and right there. Most of the upper is pretty much made of a suede material. In hand, it actually does feel a little stiff. It's not as soft or premium as other suede shoes I've had, but yeah, you can see the suede right there. Gray suede along the toe box. It's the same gray suede here on the mid panel, and then a little bit of a darker gray tone towards the heel. Moving to the toe box of the shoe, this is like a white-ish mesh. It's not white, it's like a bone type of colorway. And this mesh is a little bit on the tough or stiff side as well. When you move to the medial side of the shoes though, you don't have the N logo here, but rather you have a Gore-Tex branding, more so like embedded in the suede. So yeah, again on the medial sides, Gore-Tex branding, and then on the lateral sides you got the New Balance N. As we move towards the tongue of the shoe, the tongue is the same white mesh as the toe box right here, and the shoe comes with the same colored rope laces. On top of the tongue, you can see the New Balance branding and the Gore-Tex branding right there on this patch. Blue circle here, yellow New Balance to match the yellow patch here. The inside of the shoe has a black lining inside, and then in the insole, you can see the New Balance and Gore-Tex branding also on there. You can remove the insole, of course, and just a standard insole. Feels like a pretty nice padding though, actually. And I'll give you guys my thoughts on the comfort later in the video. Moving to the back of the shoe, you got the New Balance in yellow right there. You got a plastic heel cup with the New Balance branding right there. Little ribbing across both sides. And then as we move down to the pretty much the midsole, you got the end cap technology. As we move to the outsole of these shoes, we have a pretty much all black rubberized outsole. It's got a little speckling to it actually, but pretty much it's all black. You can see the traction patterns right there. New Balance on the heel. And the outsole is actually pretty thick on these. I don't think the other New Balances have an outsole this thick, but in hand, this outsole feels very rugged. And I feel like that's really going to help out in terms of the performance aspect of wearing these outdoors. But again, more on performance later in the video. So these aren't a collab or anything, I don't think. So unfortunately, the shoe doesn't come with any other cool features. It only comes with one pair of laces. It doesn't come with any other cool like accessories or anything like that. But for a retail price of $110, I'll give my thoughts on if these shoes are worth it. Alright, for the next section, I just want to talk about how I styled these shoes. I had a chance to break these shoes in for a good 2 weekends. For one of the weekends, I even went on a little trip to Hawaii, and I really got a chance to break these in. So I just wanted to talk about a couple of different pieces that I mixed and matched in order to style with these shoes right here. Alright, so when it comes to styling the 574s, here are a couple of different pieces that I mixed and matched in order to wear with the shoes. Let's start with this Windbreaker right here. This is a collaboration between Aime Dore and New Balance. It's a basic navy windbreaker. and there's really not much to it. I just thought it's a great fit because this windbreaker itself also has water resistant properties, which of course paired with the shoes allows for a water resistant fit. Alright, this next piece right here is a New Balance hoodie. I've actually featured this hoodie in a couple of videos in the past, but if you've seen those videos, you'll know that this is one of my favorite hoodies. It's an oatmeal heathered hoodie, also by Aime Dore and New Balance collab. These two pieces pretty much came from the same capsule, but this hoodie right here was pretty much a perfect match for the shoes. Not only is the hoodie a neutral color, but it just has this yellow accent of a logo on the chest, which perfectly matches the yellow stroke on the end on the 574s. And it totally wasn't planned out, it just happened to work out that way. Another thing for me when it comes to styling shoes in general is that I have a little OCD when it comes to matching the brands. If I have New Balance on feet, I gotta have New Balance on top, and at least for me, again with my OCD kicking in, I just can't match like the sportswear brands together. They gotta be consistent with one another, and so you got the New Balance top with the New Balance kicks. Alright, another top I wanted to feature here is a flannel from Express. This is a corduroy flannel and it's pretty straightforward. It's a plaid pattern with hits of gray, ivory, cream, and white. Just a neutral flannel to dress up with the shoes a little more. This is a shirt that I would wear with the shoes if I'm going out for a nice dinner or just for a casual outing or something like that. So of course with the 574s being a preppy sneaker, you gotta dress up the shoe a little bit sometimes too. So this flannel with these shoes, at least in my opinion, are a great match. Alright, just moving down the rack here, these next two pieces are pretty much plain t-shirts. Got a plain yellow t-shirt from J.Crew and a dark navy blue, somewhere between navy and lighter blue, ocean blue I guess you can call it, plain t-shirt from Madewell. Pretty self-explanatory, can't go wrong with some colorful t-shirts. Got yellow and blue pretty much to match the accent colors on the sneakers. Of course, to keep things really simple, you can style any colored shirt with the sneaker. All you have to do is pick a color or two that matches any accent color on the shoe and just wear that on top and you got yourself a fit. Alright, now let's move on to some bottoms that I wore with the shoes. I have some black shorts and some yellow shorts, but both of these are actually swim trunks. Yes, they are swim trunks, but they also double as casual shorts, which is great because you can either swim and go to the beach in these, or you can just wear these out for a casual day out. As I mentioned earlier, I went to Hawaii, so I had to have the beach fits ready, but because they are swim trunks also, in case it does rain or get wet outside, these shorts will be quick to dry, which again adds that elemental factor when wearing with the water resistant or waterproof kicks. Next up are these cargo shorts. These cargo shorts are from Lululemon, but these cargo shorts also have water resistant properties. I'm just really taking advantage of the Gore-Tex on the shoes. If I plan on wearing those out in the rain, you gotta have some waterproof tops or waterproof pants as well. And so these shorts do just that. These are also great shorts to just go hiking or walk out all day in. So now when it comes to longer pants, I just went with these. These are some dark wash denim jeans from Madewell. I actually featured these in my other video as well. But when it comes to just wearing clothes in the rain or in a little more muggy weather, I feel like dark tops just fit the vibe for some reason, at least for me. And with these dark denim jeans, it also allows me to dress up the shoe a little more. So I paired these shoes pretty much with the flannel, and that was my preppy look for the weekend. Alright, next let's talk about sizing and fit. Pretty much I would recommend true to size. For me, I went 9.5, which is my true size. I pretty much wear 9.5 for most, if not all, my New Balances. These honestly though are my first 574s, but I went true to size of 9.5 with my 997s, my 550s, and even my XRCTs. All of those I went true to size at 9.5, and these fit just great for me as well, true to size. So after having breaking these in for a good 2 weekends, from a performance and comfort standpoint, I will say that I was very satisfied. These shoes are really comfortable, and I did a lot of long walks and even some light hiking in these, and again from a comfort standpoint they did great. I even got a chance to wear them out in a little bit of rainy weather as well, and the Gore-Tex of course did its job in keeping my feet very dry. Again, I'm really happy with these shoes because they're really comfortable. I was able to walk all day in these without my feet hurting or anything like that. And of course, with a bit of that elemental terrain type of features on this shoe, I felt that they were very versatile. Versatile in terms of not just stylish, but they also help me walk and do all those activities very comfortably. The touch I really did like about these shoes is the black bottoms, because I did get a chance to wear them in a little bit of rain and you know, it wasn't very clean or anything like that out there where I was walking, but it really did keep the shoe from looking too dirty. The only thing I'll say though is that because I did get the white/gray colorway, the dirt marks will show on the uppers. I'll probably try to clean these up a little more once I do beat them up a little more, but again, for 2 weekends so far, they really did the job. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you guys like the 574 model? And if you do you think adding Gore-Tex to the 574s was a nice touch, or was it unnecessary and doing too much? If you already have some 574s of your own, how do you style them? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more content on style, sneakers, and science. If you want to see some of my other New Balance videos, check out those videos here or here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.